The Virginia Film Festival has been held at UVA for over 25 years. Several speakers are invited, and films are shown at this event to showcase directors and actors and create awareness for what their respective guests stand for. Many of the films shown at the festival are intended to stimulate discussions. Patrick, Dejah, and I decided to look more into one film shown, titled All the Way.
All the Way takes viewers back to 1963 when Lyndon B. Johnson served as president immediately following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This was a time of societal turmoil. Johnson was desperately trying to get the Civil Rights Act passed. This was a time when Martin Luther King Jr. was an influential figure in society, and minority rights that are known as basic human rights today were not necessarily guaranteed in that day and age. All the Way is a moving film that seeks to document the events that occurred in the past during Lyndon B. Johnson's presidential term. To find out what kind of impact the film had on students, we traveled to the movie showing site, Newcomb Theater, and interviewed several people that had decided to view the movie. We interviewed people who have differing levels of knowledge of the movie subject prior to watching to see what kind of impact the movie truly had on them.
Hi, what's your name?
Nicole Johnson,
What's your current occupation?
a student at the University of Virginia.
And how much do you know about Lyndon B. Johnson?
Not much. I know that he took office right after JFK died, but that's about it.
So what motivated you to come watch this film?
I came because my friends and I love history and wanted to catch a study break. The Virginia Film Festival seemed like a lot of fun.
We then conducted an interview after the movie.
What impacted you most from the film?
I feel like the film had a lot to do with combating racism and pushing forward civil rights. I knew Martin Luther King Jr. had a lot to do with bolstering minority rights, but the film had a profound emotional impact on how I view the era.
So would you agree or disagree with the statement that the Movie and Virginia Film Festival provided the opportunity for discussion about the theme of the film you saw?
I would agree with that.
So, what's your name?
Lauren Cameraman.
What brought you to this movie?
My parents thought it would be good for me.
What do you think the movie All the Way will be about?
Going all the way.
We then conducted an interview after the movie.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I liked the popcorn.
Did you learn anything?
Popcorn's better with butter and salt.
Thank you for your time. The film All the Way had a clear impact on students who knew little about the film's plot. However, we wanted to find out what sort of impact the film had on older viewers who might have already had an attachment to the film. What's your name?
Adrian.
What brought you to see this film today?
Well, back in high school, I knew the man who wrote the play, Robert Schenken. So I have quite the attachment to this film.
We then conducted an interview after the movie.
So, how has viewing the movie impacted you?
The movie is all I expected and more. The passion that Cranston portrayed as President Johnson moved me and enlightened me to the struggles that minorities faced while fighting for equal opportunity.
Clearly, the Virginia Film Festival had a significant impact on those who watched it. Its stellar graphics and meaningful morals moved viewers to reflect on America's past. The movie accomplished what the executive director, Jody Kolbasa, was looking for, stimulating discussion. In an interview with him earlier in February, Kilbasa stated, "I believe that the Virginia Film Festival and arts are one of the university's most important bridges to the community. I think that a really good film festival serves the community best by engaging everyone and creating a dialogue. The film certainly inspired people and created the potential for dialogue. All the Way had profound impacts on its viewers."